Hey guys, this is Somitro and you are watching my YouTube channel Medico Somitro. So today I'm here with you a important new topic, that is alcohol dependence syndrome, and this video will be going to in two parts. So today I'll share the part 1 and very soon I'll share the next part. Okay, so just stay with me. We'll discuss. So this is first is introduction, alcoholism and alcohol dependence. So what do you mean by alcoholism? Alcoholism refers to the use of alcoholic beverages to the point of causing damage to the individual, society, or both. So, alcoholism is a kind of habit of an individual to use a substance like alcohol very roughly, that is harmful and that is unhealthy to his health, but habituated with that substance, that is like alcohol, and that process we are calling it as a alcoholism. And alcohol dependence refers to a certain physiological phenomena and psychological phenomena induced by the repeated taking of a substance. So alcohol dependency in the sense, if an individual is taking alcohol and he is recognizing as a dependence, and then definitely he is physiologically and psychologically both he is dependent towards the substance like alcohol, that is we are calling it as a dependency. Okay, then we'll see the alcohol properties. So what are the different sort of properties that alcohol contain? Okay, alcohol is a clear colored liquid with a strong burning state. Alcohol absorption into bloodstream is slower when food is present in the stomach. So definitely if the individual is not empty stomach, so alcohol absorption in the bloodstream will be slow. Okay, like food is present, if the food is present then definitely absorption will be slower. If it is empty stomach then absorption will be more. Okay, now we'll see the different sort of concentration if it is present into the blood, then how it is critical to handle. Okay, so a concentration of 80 to 100 mg of alcohol per 100 ml is considered to be intoxication. Understood? Then a person with 200 to 250 mg will be toxic, sleepy, confused, and his thought process will be confused. So if the individual is having 200 to 250 mg alcohol in a 100 ml of blood, then the symptoms will be appear, including toxicity, sleepiness, confusing, and his thought process will be confused. Okay, then if the blood level is 300 mg per 100 ml of blood, the person may lose consciousness. So this is the most serious thing. Okay, if the blood like alcohol is 300 mg present in 100 ml of the blood, then person may lose consciousness. Understood? Then we'll see like signs and symptoms of the alcohol dependency. The features including minor complaints and nutritional deficiency. So what will be there in minor complaints like malaise, like severe fatigueness, dyspepsia, difficulty in digestion, mood swings, increasing incidence of infection, poor personal hygiene. So personal hygiene will be very poor. Okay, then untreated injuries. Okay, so if injuries is there but it will be left untreated, so that is the reason we are calling it as untreated injuries, and unusually high tolerance for sedatives or opioids. Okay, then we'll see the nutritional deficiency, including vitamins and minerals. So certain sort of vitamins deficiency will be there in case of the alcohol dependency, including denial of the problem, tendency to blame others, and rationalize problems. Understood? These are the features including alcohol dependency. Then psychiatric disorders due to the alcohol dependency. We'll see acute intoxication, withdrawal syndrome, and alcohol-induced amnestic disorders. Okay. So acute intoxication characterized by maladaptive behavior or psychological changes. For example, inappropriate or sexual behavior and mood liability, impaired judgment, slurring of the speech. incoordination resulting stupor. So acute intoxication, when we are calling, like if it is 80 to 100 mg present in 100 ml of the blood, so it could be manageable, but the symptoms will be appear. Okay, and the symptoms will be including, like symptoms include inappropriate or sexual behavior, mood liability, judgmental impairment, slurring of the speech, incoordination resulting stupor. Okay, this is the symptoms of the acute intoxication. Next we'll see the withdrawal syndrome. So withdrawal syndrome, it begins within 6 to 48 hours peak, about 24 to 35 hours after the last drink. So if the individual had not drink up to 48 hours, then at the hour of 24 to 35 hours the symptoms started appearing. Symptom will start appearing, and the symptoms include simple withdrawal syndrome, then delirium tremens. Okay, then simple withdrawal syndrome including nausea, vomiting, and mild tremor, insomnia. Okay, and delirium tremens including dramatic and rapidly changing mental activity, severe psychomotor agitation, hallucinations. Okay, like false imaginary behavior. Okay, then severe psychomotor agitation, mental activity will be rapidly changed. Okay, dramatic behavior like hysteric behavior will be there. So these are the symptoms. If the individual is withdrawal to that particular substance like alcohol, then definitely these will be the symptoms. Okay, then we'll see alcohol induced amnestic disorders, Wernicke's syndrome and Korsakoff's syndrome. So Wernicke's syndrome include cerebellar ataxia, palsy like paralysis of the sixth cranial nerve, and peripheral neuropathy. So peripheral neuropathy and cerebellar ataxia, palsy of the sixth cranial nerve. In case of Wernicke's syndrome, I'll tell you like what is the Wernicke's syndrome. Wernicke's syndrome, like it is the deficiency of vitamin B1, thiamine. Okay, and this one also like Korsakoff's syndrome. This one also deficiency of the vitamin B1s. Okay, and this syndrome including symptom is disorientation, confusing confabulations, like I told already. Confabulation mean the sense like gap, memory gap will be fulfilled with something else. Okay, memory gap will be fulfilled by something else, some other stories or like some other things. Then poor attention, impairment of the insight. So loss of the insight we can see in case of the Korsakoff syndrome. So in part 1 up to this much is there. So in next part I'll tell you the next other alcohol dependence psychiatric disorders, like what are the symptoms will be there, continuation. Okay, so if you really like this video, please do likes, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Okay, please support this channel. Okay, and you are going to get the best and